Assalamu alaikum. My name is Palwasha and I'm a student of Amer Microbiology. And today's my topic of presentation is evaluation of rice husk as a substrate for the growth of Lactobacillus species. What are the probiotics? Probiotics are the live microorganisms which provide the health benefits on consumption and generally by improving and restoring the GI tract. And what are the prebiotics? Prebiotics are the fermented ingredient in the gastrointestinal tract which is not digested by the human intestine, but these are consumed and by the microflora. And the microflora are the probiotic organisms. There are different types of prebiotics like non-starch, starch, polysaccharides, oligosaccharides, amino acids, proteins, and dietary fibers. And these components cannot be digested by human small intestine, but these are fermented by the colonic microflora and they provide the health beneficials to the GI tract by providing the nourishment to the probiotics. And one of the most promising prebiotic is xyloligosaccharides, which is obtained from the plants. These are the main component of the lignocellulosic biomass. FOS and the inulin, these were the best and the promising prebiotics before the XOS, but the XOS shows the temperature and the acid stability rather than the FOS and XOS and inulin, so it is considered as the best prebiotic. And in my research, I used these material method and I procured the rice husk, which is used as a renewable resources to obtain the prebiotic XOS, which is xylo-oligosaccharide. It is an oligomeric sugar. And after the procurement of the rice husk, the these were these were undergone mechanical treatment like sieving, milling, etc. And the water extraction was done in the Stocksley apparatus. Ethanol extraction was done in Stocksley apparatus, and then the acid extraction. After the acid extraction, neutralization was occurred, and after the neutralization, the component and the extract which was obtained from the rice husk was quantified using the HPLC and the HPLC column, and the determination of the rice husk extract was done by procurement of the lactic acid bacteria. I used different kind of species like lactobacillus rhamnosus cvc and different other species of lactic acid bacteria like bifidobacteria, and these culture were obtained from the culture bank, and these culture were then fermented with the XOS, and after this the evaluation of XOS was determined. How this process was done, and the XOS was obtained by different processes like chemical, enzymatic, and autohydrolytic. Rice hulls were the cheapest source to obtain the for the production of the XOS, which is a prebiotic. And so this is how the rice husk, which is used as a renewable resources, these were air dried, milled, seed placed in the screw cap bottle in the water bath. Extractive free rices were obtained by using the Stocksley apparatus with the water extraction for 24 hours, and which is followed by 95% ethanol for 24 hours. And these rice extracts were preheated in the deionized water in the water bath 50 centigrade for 1 hour, 60 centigrade for 3 hours, and 70 centigrade for 5 hours, and 100 centigrade for half an hour. The whole process was done after the interval of 15 minutes. The 10 ml aliquot, which is obtained from the rice water extract, was then treated with a 2% H2SO4 and deionized water and then incubated at 100 centigrade. The extract was neutralized by using the calcium carbonate suspension. And how we determine the XOS, the clear liquid extract was filtered and placed in the ice bath. The autoclavable jar was placed in the autoclavable condition at 121 centigrade for 0.5 hour. The clear supernatant was collected, which is a rich source of oligosaccharide, and this extract was then inoculated into the overnight culture suspension of the lactic acid bacteria in the MRS medium and then incubated at 37 centigrade for 24 hours. And the growth of these culture with rice husk extract and without the rice husk extract was shown by and checked under the UV spectrometer after the absorbance values, and the absorbance values obtained after the after the 2 hours, 4 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, you can change a potential increase in the absorbance of the culture 1 and culture 2, and the culture 2 contain the rhizos extract, but the culture 1 does not contain the rhizos extract. And the highest peak value after the 18 hours were 0.806, which shows the highest absorbance values, which shows that there was a lot of growth after the 18 hours. And this is the growth curve which was obtained at the OD 600 nanometer. And how the rice husk was quantified. The rice husk was quantified, extract was quantified for using the Rice's extract was quantified using the HPLC, high profile liquid chromatography, and the chromatogram which was obtained after the chromatography contained that different have shown that different components in the rice's extract, and these components were the xyloligosaccharides, which was the 68% in the rice husk extract obtained after this process, after my research. And the second component which was arabinose, and the third component was sugar, was the sugar glucose, and the fourth component is xylanase. Xylanase was an enzyme which is used as a component to convert the other xylan resources like the corn cob, which is converted, which contain the xylan and which can be converted into the xylo-oligosaccharide, which is a prebiotic which I have obtained from the rice guts, and can also be obtained from the corn cob by using the xylanases, which was a component of the my rice husk extract. So this rice husk extract is not only used as a prebiotic resource but also as a source of the xylanase enzyme, which can be further used to convert the corn cob and other biomasses as a renewable resource to convert and obtain different beneficial products. And these rice extract also contain the phenolics which can be purified, and some unknown product which were 2.7%, which can also be purified, and these were used in the juices as well as in different cards to increase their probiotic uh, probiotic nourishment. And so this is how I have used the rice husk which were used to discarded in Pakistan, and now these were the renewable resources to obtain the prebiotic. And that's all about my research. Thank you for your attention.